There has never been a better time than now to come join the Bellisio Foods team. Bellisio has a new contract in place with plenty of awesome perks for their employees. From increased wages, access to the free health clinic, vacation after 6 months, and much more, Bellisio Foods is committed to putting their employees first. For more information or to apply, visit BellisioFoods.com/careers. Take advantage of these great new employee benefits and join the Bellisio team today. Visit BellisioFoods.com/careers to learn more.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the morning show.
Top of the day.
Top of the day.
Or was it top of the morning?
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning is, the old Irish says, top of that morning.
That's right, of course.
I like how you got the special comes right up the top.
I like Renegade. It sounds really like bad A.
That is a nice Renegade. We just got that in.
Did you?
Yeah, it's really sharp.
That's not Andy that works at Zip's old car, is it?
No.
He just got a new car and he just traded in his gray Renegade.
How funny. That would be funny,
like,
though.
did they just make him make an ad selling his own car?
No, that one came. I just bought that about a week or so ago. I hadn't had it very long. It's
Nice.
Automatic air. It's got 70-some thousand miles on it. Really clean, and we sold. That's a pretty popular model, that Renegade.
Yeah, they're super cute.
Yeah, they are. They're not too big. They're not too small.
Yeah.
Sporty looking. Got just a lot of good looks and designs to it.
Has clear glass.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's got all the
see right out the
bells, toys,
windshield.
and whistles. Yeah. Ejector seat. It's got the new ejector seat.
If you find the button.
Yeah, you find the button. You want to get rid of your husband or wife or whatever. Just like James Bond, 007.
I love it. Well, of course, our good friend Marc Carman is here this morning, and Pete will be here in a little bit. But Carman came in, and we appreciate that because you have something big coming up on Monday.
Always have something coming.
I mean, you're always got something going
on. Whether it's the car lot or something. Of course, I've been a Kiwanis member for a long, long time and a great club, and we started the spaghetti dinner, I don't even know how many years ago. It's kind of time. It's been a while, but it's gotten bigger and better, and it's a great value for the dollar. It's coming this Monday. It's going to be at the Christ United Methodist Church, the Family Life Center, where it's going to be at. And if you're not sure where that's at, it's 150 Portsmouth Street, Jackson. And now listen to this meal. Spaghetti dinner with sauce, salad, roll, and a dessert, and probably a tea or water with it. $6.
$6.
So if you don't like to cook, $6. And you can actually get these to go. If you go up there and say, hey, I want them to go, they'll even hook you up to if we got the platter to go.
Right. So you guys are doing, is it carry out only this year?
As far as I know, by God, it is. I did not see that, but I don't know everything. But I know, this is what's confusing. They're going to have a raffle. So unless the raffle, I guess you're going to buy tickets, maybe they're going to call the raffle winner.
I think that's what happened last year is what we did.
Maybe it's the.
I mean, not that I won anything.
Well,
not that I'm bitter or anything.
Yeah,
but
you can't win every time. My daughter was lucky this year. Real quick story on this one. She bought one ticket for season tickets for Ohio State this year. One ticket.
I wondered how she kept going to all the games.
So anyway, she got season tickets for the year. She bought. Now listen, this is really comical. So you say you never win, it's all BS. It's. She bought another ticket. Somebody asked her to buy another ticket for Ohio State and Maryland. One ticket. And won those.
Shut up.
Yeah, won those too. I told Amanda, you need to go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, no doubt. Third time's a definite charm.
So she's going to all the Ohio State games, she's never been to an Ohio State game.
That is so good.
So that is cool. So she took us to the Maryland game, and of course it was over by the first or second quarter, but it was still always good to go to the game since,
That is neat.
It's just always, going to Ohio State game is just a great time.
Oh.
See the band.
It's an event, like it's an...
Yeah.
it's kind of like some concerts are a concert and you go and they sing and you go home, and then some concerts are like an event, so like a Jimmy Buffett or whatever. Yeah. But like going to an Ohio State game is like an event.
It's an event.
It's an all-day event.
It's an all-day event. We got there, 10:30, 11 o'clock, and of course parking's always. My son-in-law's got a new parking place he found by accident, so it's about 5-6 block walk. It's not forever walk, but. It's a great time, and the other good thing about it, how sometimes you buy drinks, they got a cool thing now. You buy a Diet Coke or Diet whatever, and anyway, it's like $9, which is it's $8 or $9, but it's free refills for the rest of the day.
No way.
Yes. So you come down, you walk over and you fill your pop-up. They got a place over there with all your drinks right there. And you walk over there and you fill your drink up, go to the stand, you go back and get you another one.
Nice.
So,
too bad they don't do that with beer, huh?
Yeah, really. And everything's debit card, too. That's the other thing. No cash. Everything's debit card. So, and actually, it's better that way because it makes the line go faster.
Yeah, everything goes faster.
And the food lines were gigantic.
Oh, I can't even imagine what that would be like.
Yeah, that was big. We didn't eat there too much weight.
Yeah.
But
you get 100 and some thousand people in one place. It's hard to.
And I saw one little kid when I was going to the bathroom. He's lost. He was probably about 5 or 6, maybe somewhere in that area. The poor little kid, he was crying his eyes out.
Oh.
Thank God they found the parents. I was there waiting.
That would be so scary if you were a little guy.
Oh man! Heck,
I lost my husband at a concert one time and lost my mind, so I couldn't remember what like. You get turned around in those big venues and you don't remember which way to go, and then you're like,
have you ever went
where did he go?
You ever went to one venue, you walk in the door and you come out, next thing you know, you're walking completely around to come back? I've done that a couple times in my life.
You're like, yep, that's me. I'm that guy right now.
I did that, believe it or not, Cleveland Browns. So they said it's this way. So we walked all the way down at the other end. They said, no, your seats are down at the other end. So we walked all the way down. Now they're down at the other end. Boy, I got some exercise that day, I'll tell you.
That's sick and twisted.
Oh, it's awful.
They must have known you were Bengals fans.
It happens. It happens.
Well, anyway, we digress. So Kiwanis spaghetti dinner is this coming Monday.
Monday, 25th, 5 o'clock to 7:30. And I apologize. I did not realize it was all carryout. I did not know that.
But, okay, so we participated in this last year. All you do literally is you pull up, you give them your ticket or you pay them for your ticket, and they bring it right out to you, and you're on your way.
Yep.
Like, it's
simple, easy.
Like a drive-through.
Real smooth.
Super cool.
And we're going to have tickets it's $5. It's $5 each or 5 for $20. They're going to raffle off a bunch of stuff, up to 12 items of what they're.
Yeah.
6-person VIP pass, Go Wild, African Safari, Wildlife Park, $20 Buffalo Wild Wings, $25 Texas Roadhouse, $10 Chick-fil-A, $50 prepaid MasterCard, all in zips of IPSY clutch, whatever that means.
That would be IPSY.
Oh, whatever that means.
It's a girl thing.
Sorry.
You don't know.
I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay.
See, I don't know everything. A tri-burst,
but that's going to be all in one. So that's going to be like all those gift cards in one package. Yeah, so that's one prize.
This thing is all, actually, as I'm understanding, all these 12 items goes to one person. Says raffle winner would get all the following. So everything that I've been telling, if you're the lucky winning ticket, you win it all.
Dang.
And they got like a basket with bath bombs. I guess, is that like a bomb you blow up a bathroom with? Or?
Yeah. Haven't you done that before?
I have not done that before.
Sandy hasn't done the bath bomb thing?
I haven't seen the bath bomb yet.
If your bathroom hasn't blown up, she must not have.
No, I haven't blown it up yet lately. We got candles, air wick warmer. Now, the warmer in the bathroom could be handy because you know how it is when you first get up. I don't know if that does that, but or not.
No, I think that's more. It smells good.
Yes, that's good. This must be the woman thing right here, which is good. 2 makeup removable wipes. How do you say that one word?
The Jeremiah firming mask.
Makeup brush, Dr. Bonicles.
Botanicals. You want me to read that for you?
Please.
Okay. There's a whole bunch of beauty stuff in one basket.
It makes you beautiful.
Yes.
It makes you shine. It makes you look glamorous.
And honestly, if you are
That is actually a nice package.
Yeah, it is.
Stuff for a lady. They got a Vanna Pro Clean hand sanitizer foam. I guess
we all need that right now.
Need that right there. Everybody's using that stuff. 13.5 moisturizer hand soap. Georgia peach. I like peach. I like the peach drinks. Yeah. Believe it or not. What else we got? Mask, 10 count.
Ooh,
full chair, car seat, heat massager.
Car seat massager.
Ooh,
heated car seat and massager.
That could become handy.
Driving down the road, get a massage.
Ooh, God, I'd like that.
Sold.
Hey, close my eyes. Just
just go to sleep while you're driving.
Yeah.
No problem.
What,
just lay back, relax. Only if you have a Tesla.
Yeah. Let it drive itself. I have full chair, car seat massager, 18-pack mainstay, bathroom washcloths, 12 rolls, 3-ply bathroom tissues.
Listen, that's worth the price right there.
Yeah, really.
Toilet paper. Because, we're in a shortage again.
Are we really?
Oh, God. Yeah, the supply chain is just...
Somebody told me. It must be off in California, off in the barges.
Yeah, they're all having trouble getting in.
Tin rooster. What's a tin rooster? I'm new on this.
James?
I don't know what it is.
That was what I asked him this morning. What's tin rooster?
I don't know.
There's
I
an
don't
actual...
remember you asking me.
Yeah, and you said, I don't know. We'll ask Carmen when he gets here.
Maybe it's
I said, what the heck's tin rooster?
It might be actually.
An actual tin rooster. I'll bet it is.
I bet it is. It has to be.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? A bathrobe?
Ooh.
You know, O'Malley bathrobe, ML.
Gilligan and O'Malley bathrobe.
3 La Rosa's buddy cards.
Yep.
Savings of $450.
That's huge.
And I mean, actually, a lot of nice stuff in there.
Yeah, absolutely. So
there's a restaurant called the Tin Rooster in Las Vegas.
I doubt if it's that one.
I'm guessing that's probably not it.
I doubt if we flew. I don't think we had flown out there and got that for that. I don't think very many people.
It'd be funny if you did. Like,
hey, we got something.
I got this rando gift card for this rando restaurant in Vegas. Y'all need to. Only if you got the plane tickets to go with it.
Isn't that the truth?
But no, that's really cool. So this ginormous package of stuff, somebody's going to win just
for $5. You can buy one ticket for $5 or get 5 for $20. So.
Right.
You can't win. You can't. I mean, you can't lose. I mean, shoot, $20. And the good thing about it all goes to the Kiwanis for fundraising for all the scholarships in town and all the good stuff that we do.
So here's the deal. If you are a spaghetti fan, with the price of that, which is only, what'd you say, $8?
$6. $6.
Just get a bunch of spaghetti meals, and you can feed the whole family for...
Yep.
Nothing.
For hardly nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's spaghetti with sauce, salad, roll, and dessert. And count it, and forget the tea or the water. I guess you're going to provide that yourself. I did. Yeah. I kind of.
But you're going to take it home, so what does it matter, right?
Yeah.
Unless you want to eat spaghetti in your car, which would be a little bit hard.
Nah, I wouldn't want to do that. That'd be messy. Eating in the car is always messy anyway.
Spaghetti in the car would be rough.
Yeah, hamburger's tough enough.
I know.
You're dropping stuff all over your shirt or blouse or whatever, or, fries are everywhere, Or you put it on the brake, next thing you know, your drink goes forward.
Yep.
You haven't done that, have you?
No.
Coffee, whatever, splashed everything.
Yep.
That's like having a whole Diet Coke and just goes all over your floor.
Or my favorite is, you get the coffee cup and you're not paying attention and you pick it up and you go to drink and your mouth is like the mouth thing's on that side and just goes like, you're like, how did I just do that?
Or do it sideways.
I'm an idiot.
Or do it sideways.
Yeah, or do it sideways and it's like goes all this way. Everyone's been there. Don't you say that you haven't been.
Oh, everybody's done it.
Yes.
If you haven't done it, it's unusual.
Yeah, that would be unusual.
And you're one of the people now. You get in a few cars. I've been in a friend of mine's car one time. He says, you can't drink. You can't do nothing in my car. I said, really? We had a 5-hour drive. He about killed me. No, yeah, he wouldn't let you. He got a brand new car. He said, I don't want anybody drinking in it. So you get one of those.
That's bizarre.
My friend,
he wouldn't be my friend anymore.
He was weird. Hate to say that about you, John.
I like how he said was. That means I ain't riding with John anymore.
Yeah, John, 5-hour trip. He says, you're not drinking. Of course, it was always on our bowling trips, I would always make a mess in the back seats. I kind of did it on purpose a little bit. But he had this older car, so the newer one says, Carmen, you're out, and the rest of you are out too. No drinks in the car. When you're driving somewhere, you got to have something to sip on.
Yeah.
Or something to snack on or something.
Especially for 5 hours.
Yeah,
Good grief.
That's a long time, you know.
That's a haul.
You stop.
Heck yeah.
But, yeah, that's
so, Mike Gambino doing the sauce again, I assume?
I think he is, but I'm not real sure. I think he's on vacation. I think he's beaching it, lucky guy. So I think the club is picking up the deal this year.
Oh.
I haven't had a chance. I've been
I'll bet you he passed along his super secret recipe to one person.
I guarantee if you're not, he might be back in time to be this Monday. I know he's down. I think he might be at the beach. I'm not sure.
I think he might be too. I think I did see that.
Yeah, good for him.
Yes,
go. They need to go to the beach and enjoy themselves a little bit.
Yes.
Hopefully they're getting a nice sunburn. When they come back, they'll be nice and red, like a lobster.
Correct.
You know, because we're fair-skinned, right?
Yes. What? You know what makes me mad? This is what makes me mad.
What makes you mad?
My husband is like this close to being a ginger, right? Like
that close.
That close to having all the redheaded, traits and whatever. And I'm the one that either turns white or red, and he tans like
instantly.
And I'm like, what the heck?
What is up with that stuff?
It makes me so mad.
Some people just tan so easy, and other people's they burn up. You go outside and you get roasted.
I go, we go on our family, cruise every year, and I'm like, go to the tanning bed for a month straight. He goes 3 times, and he's twice as dark as I am. My niece goes 3 times. She's twice as dark as I am. I'm like, I've been doing this for a month, and you can't even tell. What? That's not fair.
You need to go. You need to go get some of that makeup. The tanning makeup.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to start doing.
What you need to do is go get some of that tanning makeup and say, "I'm going to the tanning bed." Come back and say,
"Spray tan every day."
Say, "Look how good I look, man! Just one day, honey. Get you some of that.
Some bronzer cream and makeup, and just put it all over."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look tough.
So ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, but we digress again.
But yeah, I apologize. I don't know why. I thought this was where we go in. I did not realize it was a carryout. But actually, carryout's pretty cool.
It is cool, and like I said, so what you do is you just literally you get your ticket.
Give them the ticket.
You give them the ticket, however many meals that you want. They go in, they get it. It's all bagged up, ready to go. Hand it to you, and you're out.
Easy, or just give them $6 cash.
Yep. So, or you can buy it there too.
Yeah. And probably some of the quantity. I don't have any of the tickets to sell, but I'm sure some of the members do have tickets. If you're interested in buying a ticket right off the bat, give me a call at the office, and I'll see what I can get you hooked up with.
Absolutely. And let's talk for a minute. If people have been living in a cave or something, about what the Kiwanis does. If you don't know, which I don't know how you don't, but
we do a lot of good things.
You do so much good.
We do. All the money stays locally. That's the good thing. We get 3 scholarships, Wellston, Jackson, and Oak Hill. We give scholarships for there. Also, we've got books read around the world we do for the kids. A lot of really good local stuff.
Yes,
it's all
it stays
local.
here.
Yeah, it stays here. Some of the schools we also... I think we're still doing this project. I haven't been to a meeting for a while, unfortunately, because I've been doing some other stuff. But some of the schools we do close if a kid has an accident at school or something like that on some of the younger ones.
Or drinks their coffee crooked.
Yeah, stuff like that. Or we've done gloves and we do all kinds of
gloves,
cool
hats, coats, that kind of stuff.
Stuff
to help the kids.
Yeah, anything helps kids. And overall, believe it or not, this is our first. Even though this is October, this is our first fundraiser for the year for 22 coming up because our new president's Norm Gillum's our new president this year. So this is his first fundraiser. But believe it or not, we've had a really good year of fundraisers. We had Kurt Wiggins had the 5K for the
at the Apple Fest.
For the Apple Festival. That turned out really well. Had a big turnout for that. Did really well. We had a golf outing We had that back in July, and that went really well. We had, I think, 11 teams. So we've had a good year fundraising. So this is kind of kicking off for next year. And but like I say, it's a great club. It's local. All the money stays local. And that's, it's nothing like being with clubs that you raise money, but the money goes everywhere else. This is the cool thing about All Stays here.
Yeah, and it's to help kids.
Yeah, and it's help kids. Anything to do to help kids and things like that. And I know they've helped some of the bowling teams for the high schools and just all kinds of stuff.
Isn't that so fun that they're having bowling teams now?
Yeah,
I love that.
Where
was that when I was in school?
I didn't have that.
That would have been great.
My brother-in-law, Scott Kilgore, was a bowling coach. And,
is he?
Yeah, and he coaches the boys and girls bowling. I think they're both boys and girls.
I love that.
It's pretty cool though. So I mean, it's a lot of cool things that you could. If you're not a great football player or a basketball player, bowling's tough. It's easy. I mean, you can learn it and stuff you can live for the rest of your life with it.
We have some local kids that are
pretty good.
Fantastic.
Really, it's Scott's telling me about some of the kids at some of the games they bowl. Shoot, they bowl a lot better than I do.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. We've had kids bowl 300s.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. I tell you. But that's the cool thing about. There's a lot of things that kids do. Soccer now. I guess we got soccer going on.
Oh yeah.
And it's neat. There's a lot of cool things. Nothing like being a kid today.
I know.
Back then, you only had football and baseball and basketball and nothing else going on.
So much more opportunity.
Yeah, because not every kid's a baseball player. Not every kid's a football player. Not every kid's a soccer player. We all got different wants and needs.
Yeah, and I think that, what I do think is really cool too is like the acceptance of, kids that are just doing other things,
Yeah.
So you have like football players and you have the drama kids and you have the band kids and you have the cheerleaders and you have but it's like everyone's, accepting of everybody. I think that's really, really neat thing.
I think when kids have something to go to school for, whether any of those probably bands a great one to be into or whatever, soccer or
drama,
drama.
I mean, they practice.
There's a lot of stuff going on. And it makes you interesting to go to school to do that stuff because school's good, but it's sometimes can be a little boring.
School.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
It is. And you've been out as long as a couple of years. We've been out a couple of years.
Just a few years.
Just a couple of years.
Yes.
And God, I can't believe I got one big anniversary coming up here next year.
Do you?
Yeah. It's hard to believe I've been out of school that long. Kind of scary.
A few years.
Just a few years.
Yeah.
Just a few years.
So Jamie and I were driving through OU the other day and, through the campus and, there's just kids everywhere walking around and doing college kid things. And I was like, God, I remember like it was yesterday being in college and whatever. And I was like, would you want to go back? And he was like, God, no. I was like,
I was so happy the day I graduated. Somebody said, you want to go to college? I said, hell no. I said, school was nice. And I learned some good stuff, but wow.
Yeah. Well, and it's like even college, I think college is so much of,
what's changed even since you've been out now?
yes, but it's so much of like 4 years of that transition between being a kid to
being an
adult. And like so much of it is like, school, but I think so much of it too is just like being away from home, having to figure stuff out on your own and budget.
You don't have mom and dad there to help you out.
Yeah, like mom's not cooking for you every night, and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
and
I agree. And now a lot of schools are all doing the online stuff.
Yeah.
About all the schools are online. If you want to take an online course,
which I'm still not. That confuses me.
Yeah, it's pretty popular. I got a friend of mine that works. His wife works over to OU, and they said, they've lost some students to online.
Oh.
So,
gotcha.
Because, you think about it, if you don't live there, it saves you the cost of living to live in there.
Absolutely.
You're home, you can do
if you're commuting, it's tons of gas. Gas is going through the roof.
No, it's back up again now, $3 a gallon. So it's no, I think online sometimes really, if you think about it, if you're a good online person, sometimes though, if you're there, it might be better, but I don't know. I have never done anything. I mean, I've done some stuff online, but I've never done college.
It would be hard for me because I'm such a procrastinator that I don't think I would ever get my work done, ever.
Here's what it'd be. You'd be looking at.
Yeah. Or
head bobbing.
Someone be like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit down and write this paper. Hey, Jen, we're going to go down to the, take a walk. You want to go? Sure. I'll do that later. I was the, oh, shoot, it's midnight. I've got a 10-page paper due at 8 a.m. No problem. I'll just whip that right out. I did that. I did it numerous times.
Abracadabra.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
But the good thing about that, we don't have to do. We just got to deal with life every day.
That's right.
Just,
And cooking spaghetti.
Hey, I'm going to be there, help cooking.
Are you?
I'm going to be there. Be there, be square, right?
That's right.
But it's always, like I said, we started this many years out. And COVID's kind of changed it now because, we can't go down, sit down and eat down there. That's the reason why we're having it to go.
Yeah.
And but I can't wait
Hopefully
to get back.
next year we'll be back to things.
Man, we're getting close to being back, but I guess it's still fighting it out there a little bit out there in the big land.
I just saw this morning. Now there's a new variant.
I was always
like in the UK. I'm like, shut up. That's why I'm like talking to my TV. I'm like, shut up.
I hate to say it. It seems
Stop
like it's
talking.
been worse here lately than it has been for a while, which is kind of funny. My daughter and her husband got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're home. But they're doing well so far. So, and of course
that's good.
Kids are home. Unfortunately, man's got to miss some school. So, yeah, it'll all.
Listen, it is what it is.
Crazy.
Hopefully, we can get through it and move on.
Yep.
Okay. So, what are the times of this? That's the one thing I don't.
5 o'clock till 7:30.
5 to 7:30. You can pick those.
5 to 7:30. That's how long, or until we run out.
Okay. So and listen, $6 a person. Now, if you want to buy 2 meals but give a little bit more, you wouldn't turn that away, would you?
No, it's all for donation. This is all for donations to the club. And like I say, on the raffle, which is a good deal, you're going to actually win a lot of stuff if you're the lucky winner on that. And for $20, you get 5 tickets. Maybe buy 10.
Sounds good to me.
So, and the good thing about it, you can bomb the bathroom. You can do a lot of good stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
I'd want the $50 prepaid MasterCard.
Yeah, we could go with that.
I'd say, honey, you can have the rest of it. I'll take the $50 MasterCard.
That's right. I'm all about the food, so just give me all the food cards and then we'll go.
A lot of pizza La Rosas and all that stuff, so that's all good.
Go buy some wings at B-Dubs and I like it.
I like it. But make sure you make it down. It's this Monday, 5 o'clock to 7:30. Like I say, it's going to work like a drive-through.
Yep.
And I haven't been told they're selling tickets, but if they are, we can definitely get you hooked up.
That's right. So just find a Kiwanis member or visit their Facebook or whatever, and we'll get you hooked up with tickets.
Yep.
And Family Life Center Monday 5 to 7:30.
Yeah, 5 to 7.
You can go through, get that world famous Kiwanis spaghetti.
You can't beat it.
You cannot beat it.
Love it.
It's awesome.
But I'll get one more thing here before I got to give a crack to the car lot. We've got a lot of good stuff going on.
Of course.
We got, of course, about 50 to 60 cars out there. Got some new stuff out there. I got some Toyotas. I got some Hummers out there too. I got a really.
Did you have a truck?
Yeah.
A Hummer truck?
Hummer truck.
So cool.
It is really badass. Excuse my language, but it is bad. I mean, it is bad. It's black with the black leather interior.
It's really pretty.
But it is really sharp. It sticks out. And, it's sharp.
I saw that.
So, and I got an Alpha Hummer. It's not ready to go yet. It's called an Alpha Hummer.
What is that? It's
a regular H3 Hummer with a V8 engine, with a 5.3 V8.
Ooh.
So it'll definitely do all the polling. It's all-wheel drive. It's just for the timing perfect right now. It's orange, which is October is a great month for orange, for Bengals and Browns for orange. So it's your team colors.
Yes.
So
just put a stripe on it, and you'll be good to go.
Oh, it'll look good. It's really pretty sharp, and we'll have it ready to go here shortly. We just got it in. So, but got a lot of good cars with gas going back up again, over $3 a gallon. Sounds like it's going to be up for a little bit. It's not going to go down real quick. So, got some good gas savers. Great selection of cars, trucks. A little light on vans right now, but SUVs. I think about 20 SUVs in stock.
Hey, listen, 'tis the season. You're going to be real sorry you don't have one when the snow starts flying.
And we got some really nice ones. We got Jeeps. We got a little bit of everything. Subarus. We got some station wagons and SUVs. So, I mean, we got some really cool stuff out there. So, awesome. And some sports cars, too. We got a Corvette, 07 Corvette convertible, black with black and leather interior, really sharp. I got a Camaro, really sharp Camaro out there. I got a Volkswagen Comp 2-door. It's a hardtop convertible. You'd look good in that thing. You'd look good in anything. But anyway,
I'm glad you saved that. I'm glad you saved that statement.
So we got a Sky. We got a Saturn Sky convertible.
Yeah,
a little 2-seater. So we got 4 really nice little sports cars out there. SUVs, sports cars, trucks, SUVs. Great deals. A lot of good things happening. And interest rates are still cheap. So.
And visit their website. I think James put that up there on the screen, but CarmanJewsCars.com.
That's the truck right there.
There's the Hummer truck. It is so cool.
And if you notice now on our internet site, we got Carfax now too.
Yes.
So
you can pull up all the history on the vehicle.
Pull all the history up on it, and it's so if they got a ding on it, it'll tell you if it's minor. I'll buy some dings on it if they got a minor or moderate accident. It's not a big deal. Shoot. Yeah. But really a lot of good stuff, and we'll make you a deal. We're looking for trade-ins, and we deal with all the local banks. Good credit, bad credit, we got a place for you there, too.
All at Carman's.
And I'll get out of here so I can get Pete in here with all the good information. What's going on, Jackson,
Benton
County.
Because Pete's full of it.
Oh, he's full of news. He's full of it. Every time he walks around, he's got news coming out.
He just exudes news.
Did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Did you hear about what's going on with the COVID?
Right. Well, it's so good seeing you.
I'll come back and hopefully we can yap around for about an hour.
That sounds good.
We'll catch up on everything.
You're welcome anytime. We love having you here.
And real big plug for, I went to dinner there last night. Arch and Eddie's.
Thanks.
Great.
Hey.
Good.
Love that.
Always like your cold beverages too.
Oh, we do have those. That's for sure. Thanks, Carman.
See you later. Have a good day, everybody.
You too. All right. So your Total Media Radio weather forecast. It is looking really good today. Once again, beautiful. They are calling for partly cloudy skies today. They are calling for, that's yesterday's. So.
You can just.
We'll just go. I have it. I'll read it. That's okay. But they are calling for a little bit of chance of showers and thunderstorms today with highs around, 71 degrees. So there you go. And that chance has actually popped up to 90% since we came on the air. So it looks like it probably will rain today, but temperature's still pretty good. Partly cloudy tonight. Lows around 46. Then tomorrow on your Friday, it begins, but this is Football Friday weather of what we think of when it comes to football. Been pretty warm so far. Mostly cloudy tomorrow, highs around 58. Partly cloudy on Saturday, highs around 62. And then on Sunday, a little bit of rain in the forecast, but a bit warmer, highs around 66. And then, mid 60s for the beginning of your work week. So. All right, Pete is here. What's up?
All right. Well, we do have quite a bit to go over here before the end of the hour.
Yeah.
First of all, we're going to report right on top. If you haven't heard, the escaped Jackson County Correctional Facility inmate Shannon Nichols was captured, apprehended. Yes. There he is. The seal of in custody there on that sheriff's office mugshot. Mr. Nichols was captured on late Tuesday evening at a residence on Cozy Glen Road in or near Oak Hill.
Okay.
Nichols was found in a back room And at the time they found him, he had lacerated his throat in some way, in an attempt to hurt himself, apparently. He was flown to a medical hospital. Not sure exactly what his medical status is right now, but he is in custody and will face new charges, I'm sure, as a result of his flight. He was working on stripping the floors at the Jackson County Correctional Facility in the early morning hours of Wednesday, October the 13th, when he was able to get away there. He was under supervision, but he was able to get out the door there at the Jackson County Correctional Facility, I think down in the Garage Bay area. Took off running. Correctional facility officer tried to chase him, but he was able to elude the officer and had been AWOL for almost a week before finally being captured on Tuesday evening.
Yep.
All right, speaking of police, on the positive end, yesterday was a bittersweet day at the Jackson Police Department because retiring Police Chief Alan Potter Jr., that was his last day. And they had an open house for him and a little bit of a ceremony program. Myself and Mr. Hamilton were there to cover the news on that from the newspaper side and the video side. And this is one of the scenes there. That's, of course, Mayor Randy Evans there, if you're watching on TV in the monitor, on the computer. That's Randy Evans presenting Alan Potter with a framed certificate, wishing him well. And standing to the left there, as you look at the picture, is Service Director David Swackhammer. And David had a big gift basket that he handed to him just moments later. And then, shortly after that, Sergeant Brett Hinch, representing the police officers and the other employees of the police department, had a couple of presentations to Chief Potter. First of all, they gave him the flag that had flown over the police station that very day. Symbolic gesture. And then also an envelope of gift cards, money or whatever. That was not revealed, but something, according to Sergeant Hitch, that hopefully Chief Potter can enjoy in his retirement, can use to enjoy in his retirement. Chief Potter ends a career of 25 years plus at the Jackson Police Department. They'll be looking for a new police chief there through the civil service process. It won't happen in a day, but in the interim, Sergeant Hinch himself has been appointed to serve as the interim chief. And we're going to have, of course, coverage in our Saturday edition of the Telegram. We'll have it online as well before that. And then I think tomorrow you are going to be sharing a video that James did that includes not only the presentation there of the city officials, but also a video interview that I did with Chief Potter.
Very good.
And I said it in that video, and I'll say it again here for our live TV audience. Chief Potter is straight arrow. Just, he's what you see is what you get, and you can count on him to do what he says. And his advice to his officers was very simple, but I tell you what, it's this guidance for everybody in their life. Do your best, be fair, and try to do what's right.
Hey.
Harder, easier said than done, but a guide, if it's in your ears and you're thinking about it. But anyway, that was yesterday at the Jackson Police Station. On the COVID-19 front, we have a new report from the Jackson County Health Department. This came out on Wednesday.
Okay.
And it's good news, relatively speaking. Unfortunately, we did have two new COVID-19 related deaths. So the deaths are still occurring. However, the number of cases, new cases and active cases, are down a little bit. 180 new COVID-19 cases reported in that week as of October 17th and the 10th through the 16th. There were 180 new cases. Active cases decreased from 169 down from 180. There are also 21 persons hospitalized due to COVID-19, and that is one less than a week ago.
Okay.
So the case.
Hey, we'll take it.
Right, the case is down just very slightly, but still a good trend because in the Jackson County Health Department, there you see the infographic from the health department. 155 active cases to go along with the 180 new cases. They're not necessarily the same number, active cases and new cases. The hospitalizations, you see there, 21. The number of deaths now are at 70 with those 2 new confirmed deaths in Jackson County. All right, in Benton County, the COVID-19 update also has a more optimistic numbers to give us. 56 active cases, 5 related hospitalizations, and 28 deaths within the county. That's current. By comparison, from the week before, there were 65 active cases, so down from 65 to 56. There were 8 hospitalizations, so we're down from 8 to 5. And there were 28 deaths, which means that there are no new deaths in the past week in Benton County. Overall, a total of 1,556 residents have recovered from the virus, and that's 65 more than last week. So in that same period, about as many people got well from the virus as contracted, actually a little bit more. So those numbers looking a little bit better in Benton County as well. So we'll see what happens. We're going into, you read the weather report's going to get a little cooler. We're going to have some more indoor type events where, people may congregate. Last year, I know a lot of people were worried about trick or treat. They had trick or treat. I guess it was impossible to tell whether that was a bad thing or not, but we're going to do trick or treat this year as well.
That's right.
It's going to happen on the weekend of October 30th and 31st.
By its nature, you're masking up, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, mask up. Okay, we have an interesting story from the last Jackson School Board meeting.
Okay.
And this was a report that Superintendent Phil Howard did, and I will always give him credit. When he does his report at school board meeting, he covers a lot of ground. He wants the board to know, and by extension, the public to know what's going on. And he was very concerned about TikTok and TikTok challenges that kids are hearing.
Okay.
Have you heard much about the TikTok?
Well, yes.
Okay. Well, on the TikTok, apparently
there's some dumb things people are doing.
Well, there are challenges that have been thrown out to school age kids all over. That doesn't mean that you got to do them or whatever, but kids seem to take this up as a challenge or whatever.
Right.
And one of the challenges in September was to vandalize school restrooms. Isn't that a progressive thing for our kids to think about doing?
Yes.
Well, that did happen across the country, different places. There were instances in the Jackson City schools where there was some vandalism, not a lot, but some vandalism in Jackson City schools. Apparently, Phil Howard feels because of this TikTok challenge, because it was happening all over.
There was also one where kids were walking up and punching teachers in the face.
Well, that is the newest TikTok challenge, and that is why Phil Howard addressed it. At the last
sorry,
school board
didn't
meeting.
mean to steal your thunder.
No,
stop laughing, James. It's so funny.
No, that is okay.
He's like, what? But yeah, no, that was a thing.
Right. Well, there was some damage here in the restrooms at the Jackson City schools, and there was some students suspended, as a result. But in another district, not too far away, I don't even know what district it is, but Phil Howard said it was near 32 different soap dispensers were stolen or vandalized as a result of this challenge.
So dumb.
The new challenge was, slapping a teacher or striking a teacher in the face. And to slap a teacher.
What is wrong with you?
Right. Well,
Pete's over there like, I sure hope the next TikTok challenge isn't slap the
news guy.
Editor in the face.
Well, they seem to gravitate towards these TikTok challenges. But as a result, here's what Phil Howard did.
Yes.
He did a robocall
to
all the families, and of course he addressed it at the school board meeting as well. And he warned parents and students about the consequences of this behavior, warning them up front. He said that we're announcing to our kids all the time that if you do this, you're going to be punished, and the punishment will be harsh. Next month, the next TikTok challenge is to kiss your best friend's girlfriend in the hallway, which that could result in some confrontational behavior as well, I think. And so they are trying to be proactive, trying to stop this up front, considering that there was some activity with the restroom vandalism. They were worried about the teacher slapping, and then next week the girlfriend kissing.
I think instead of a robocall, you should have made a TikTok video about it.
Right.
Well,
this is what not to do.
That would have been another way to communicate. But those things that happen, the restroom, if you slap the teacher, if you kiss somebody else's girlfriend in the hallway, all those things, 2 of those things for sure are criminal behavior. The other thing is dumb and might be construed as some sort of criminal behavior.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, you kiss somebody in the hallway that doesn't want to be kissed, that would be an assault. So,
or you might get assaulted.
You might get assaulted, assault or be assaulted. Either way, it's not good.
Right, but Phil Howard wanted everybody to know about these TikTok challenges and wanted to be proactive about the October and November challenge of the month.
Just talk to your kids about this and tell them not to be followers and dumbass. Okay.
Okay. Well, a week from next Tuesday, of course, is the general election, the November 2 general election. A lot of local things on the ballot. In our last Wednesday's paper, Jennifer, we had candidate profiles for the contested candidates in the Jackson City Board of Education, for the Wellston City Board of Education, and the Vinton County Local Board of Education. In Saturday's paper, we're going to have profiles of the 7 candidates who are running for the 3 at-large spots in Jackson City Council. So, we gave the candidates a chance to answer 3 broad-based questions about what they feel the issues and needs are in the district. They could go whichever way they wanted with it. But you can see what they said there in Saturday's paper. Of course, a week from Tuesday, we're going to be doing election coverage on the radio and on TV. We want to tip you off on that.
Yep.
Going to be working on some ways to make that coverage interesting, just as we did last time. We're at a challenge when we do that because the returns come in really two different distributions of returns, halfway through or a third of the way through and then the end. So, we have to fill some time in there. So we're going to try to find ways to give this important information and be relevant and interesting along the way. We haven't figured that out yet, but we're going to work on it, all right? Okay. Also, early voting is continuing across the state. That includes Jackson County and Vinton County, of course, at the boards of elections. The boards of elections offices are open from 8 a.m. to 5 this week. Next week, they extend the hours a little bit more. It'll be 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. They're making it easier for you to be able to vote. Not this weekend, but next weekend, the boards of elections will be open on both Saturday and Sunday. I think it's 8 to 4 on Saturday and 1 to 5 on Sunday. And then the final opportunity to vote early in person at the Board of Elections is 8 to 2 on Monday, the day before the election. That's Monday, November 1st. Of course, you can vote absentee ballot on a paper ballot or electronic ballot. You can do it that way as well and vote early. Or, of course, you can go to the polls on Election Day. And we'll be telling you more about that and the candidates next week as we get closer to the election. Also, a lot of people always ask this question, Jennifer, and you being a horse queen, you probably know the answer. People always want to know, well, how do you get on the fair board?
Oh,
Well, there are actually elections for that, and they take place in the late fall. And right now is the time, if you're interested, to be a Jackson County Fair Board member or a Vinton County Fair Board member. In Jackson County, not sure about Vinton County, but in Jackson County, I believe there are 21 board seats, and they stagger them, so 7 are elected each year. And so 7 seats are up this year. Now, the requirement to be on the fair board is you have to be a member of the Jackson County Agricultural Society. That is the technical name for the fair board. So you have to be a member. You have to pay that membership fee.
Okay.
But the actual election is going to be on Saturday, November 9th here in Jackson County at the 4-H building at the Jackson County Fairgrounds. The annual meeting will be that evening, November 9th. That's when, they'll set the table for next year's fair on some procedural things and also welcome the 7 new members, announce who they are. If you want to run for the Jackson County Agricultural Society, aka the Fair Board, you need to pick up a petition at the Fair Board office, then turn it in no later than 8 p.m. on Saturday, November the 2nd. The person to call is Fair Board member Gerald Fuzzy Fulkerson. The number is 740-978-7897. Once again, you have to be not only a resident of the county, you have to be a member of the Jackson County Agricultural Society. Make that nominal payment to be a member. All right. In Vinton County, their annual election for their board of directors will be Monday, November the 1st from 4 to 8 p.m. at the fairgrounds. Any person interested in becoming a board member needs to be a member of the Ag Society in Vinton County. They need to complete a petition for election no later than next Monday. That's October the 25th. All petitions must be turned in to the Fair Board office by October the 25th. if you want more information about how to be a Fair Board member in Vinton County. Remember, a lot of folks got their back up about, whether there was a fair or not a fair last year. If you want to have a say in those kind of things and be on the Fair Board, you're more than welcome. In Vinton County, you want to call Audrey Robson at 740-577-4735, 740-577-4735, or Fair Board President Austin Owings, 740-577-7789. And both of those, all that information is on our website, by the way, if you want to go check out that number. So once again, that's how you get on the Fair Board. All right, some neat things coming up in November at the Marquet.
Yeah.
The Apple City Players, that's the group that does the plays, the new group that does the plays.
Yes.
They did a hilarious Farndale play last year, and they're going to be back with a Christmas Carol version of the Farndales. And there are the cast. Do they look like a fun group right there? They will do takeoffs on some of the famous characters in Dickens' A Christmas Carol. And some of the folks there from left to right that are involved are Bethany Sarah Penix, Doug Sharp, Cynthia Stifler, Allison Aldridge, and Laura Miller. Jules Stewart is the director for this year's play, and Matt Wilson, I believe, is assisting as well. Yes. So once again, that is on Saturday. That is on Friday through Sunday, November 5th through the 7th at the Marquet. There'll be evening performances at 7 p.m. and then on Sunday at 2 p.m. You can get tickets online in advance. There are walk-up tickets available. They'll cost you $2 extra. It's $15 in advance, $17 on the day of the show if you walk up to the box office. All right, on November the 13th, that's a Saturday, our good friend John Pelletier and his oldies group will be doing a Remembering the 60s concert #2. They're calling it that because they did that 2 years ago, and it was very successful. They raised $4,600 for Rock for Tots. Rock for Tots is a regional group out of Chillicothe that donates money to the different Christmas gift programs that go on for kids. Yep. But the singers here, and many people know them who've been around for a while because they used to sing back in the 60s and the 70s. And
except for Bart.
Right. Yeah, Bart doesn't go back that far, but he's got a little bit of gray in his beard, so he's sitting in there. But there in the front row is David Leach and Craig Klein, and there in the back row is John Jones, Bart Wiseman, and of course our own John Pelletier. Yep. And so if you like 60s music, that is the place to be. The Marquet Cultural Arts Center. The tickets you can get in advance on the Marquet website. You can also get them from any members of the Wellston Fire Department, Jaffe, and the Jackson County Gear Grinders. The money they make, every penny, is going to go for Christmas programs here in Jackson County. That includes what the Wellston Fire Department does, what the Gear Grinders does with the Old Secret Santa program, and also Jaffe with their Jeepin' for Joy project that they do, where they do a lot of Christmas gifts as well.
All for the kids.
Right. And so once again, that's the Remembering 60s Concert 2 on Saturday, November 13th at the Marquet. All right. Also want to remind you that the Jackson Rotary Club will be at 6 cents on Saturday.
Yeah.
Come on out. For their Pints for Polio event. It'll be from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. There'll be a fun run to take place as part of this. That'll be at 11 p.m. You can get purple.
11 a.m.
11 a.m. I'm sorry. It's not a nighttime run. There'll be purple pinky donations that you can get for just $1. There's going to be a 50-50 drawing, and for every beer sold, $1 will be donated to Polio Plus to help eradicate polio throughout the world. If you didn't know, there's not much polio left in the world, but there's still a little bit left in some pockets, and that is the Rotary Club's, Rotary International's pet project. It is. So thank you for helping on that, Jennifer.
Of course, it's our pleasure.
Right. All right. We do want to tell you, unfortunately, that the big Oktoberfest, I said that right, it's not October, it's the Oktoberfest. It was going to be a fundraiser on Saturday to support the Oak Hill Oaks football program. Okay. They've had to cancel it.
Oh, no.
The ticket sales were a little bit down. They weren't getting the entries they wanted for some of the events, and they've decided to punt and do this maybe some other time or do some other fundraiser. It's not going to be rescheduled, this event in and of itself, but parts of it, like a raffle project, they may go ahead and do that later on their own and come up with some other things. But that was going to be this Saturday at Oak Hill High School. It was going to have a cornhole tournament, a chili cook-off, a big $5,000 raffle, live entertainment. It was a great event a couple years ago when they did it, but it's just not going to happen this year.
Okay.
And they put the word out on that, and they made the decision earlier this week that they weren't going to be able to do it. The Creepy Jeepies Haunted Jeep Ride, which was at the Jackson County Fairgrounds last year, has been canceled.
Oh.
They wanted to do it the first Saturday of the month. They pushed it back to this Saturday, and now they've decided to cancel it all the way around together. Don't know whether it's because lack of signups or other issues, but it will not happen this year. It was very popular when they did it the first time around. Okay, we go to sports now. Last night, the Vinton County Lady Vikings did come through.
Yay, girls!
They defeated the Athens Bulldogs, the Lady Bulldogs, and these are the Vinton County Lady Vikings posing for a photo after winning a sectional championship on their home floor. They beat Athens in 3 straight games, 25-16, 25-12, and 25-17. And also, Cameron Zinn, we've talked about her as well. She is a senior there. She's posing there. She's on the right in the photo there. If you're watching there on the computer, she's with Coach Ashley Graves. And all that Cameron did was she had 30. She had let me see what exactly she did. Okay, she had her 1,000th career dig and her 300th ace during this contest. And remember, she was the one who had all the assists that we honored her for, or recognized her for earlier in the year. But 1,000 career digs and 3,000 ace serves this season, or this career, for Cameron Zinn. She is going to go on to college to play volleyball. So congratulations to her and all the Lady Vikings. They will be playing next Tuesday at home against Logan Elm in their next tournament battle. Okay, also on the tournament front last night, unfortunately, the Jackson boys soccer team saw their season end. They lost at home to Miami Trace by a score of 4-2. Earlier in the week, however, the Jackson girls soccer team was victorious up at Alumni Stadium. They defeated visiting Gallia Academy 3-0 in a Division II sectional tournament game. They will be playing tonight at Marietta as they go for a sectional championship. Meanwhile, the Wellston Lady Rockets, this was also on Tuesday, they defeated Crooksville in a Division III sectional tournament game. This is the volleyball team. They took 5 games to do it. They had to come from behind, but by golly, they got it done. And they will be going to Scioto Northwest High School to play in their next volleyball tournament game, and that is this evening. So good luck to the Lady Rockets. Good luck to the Iron Ladies. Good luck to the Lady Vikings. And there'll be tournament play for some of these teams that continue to win ongoing, and we will let you know when they are. Football Friday night is coming up, and these are big games because it's the final regular season game, but there's a lot on the line as well. The Ironmen are playing at home against the Chillicothe Cavaliers. Chillicothe defeated Jackson in the finale last year over at Chillicothe, denying them an FAC championship. That's Frontier Athletic Conference. So Jackson is looking for revenge. They have not lost a league game this year. Chillicothe, I think, has lost 1. So Chillicothe, if they beat Jackson, could tie them. And I believe there might be another school like Miami Trace in there as well who's only lost 1 if they are able to win on Friday night.
Okay.
But this is up at Alumni Stadium, and it's going to be a big night up there. They're doing a pink out in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but they're also going to welcome back the members of the 2011 Jackson High School football team who had a perfect regular season. You can't do better than 10-0. And those young men, I call them young men. To me, I'm not ready to say kids, but that was 10 years ago, believe it or not. But they will be back, and they'll be honored pregame. And then I think there's going to be a reception after the game at Stockroom 601. But Jackson right now ranks 2nd in the playoff rankings. So they're going to have a home playoff game next Friday, almost for sure. And if they win, they maybe could get even another home game, but we won't get too far ahead of ourselves on that. Meanwhile, at Vinton County, it's going to be Wellston versus Vinton County. You don't need to say anything more when those two teams get together. Their records are very similar. The Rockets are 5-4, and the Vikings are 5-3. And whoever wins that game is going to win 2nd place in the TVC Ohio. Now, somehow, if Nelsonville York, who is in 1st place, is defeated by Athens, and Nelsonville York is favored, but if Nelsonville York falls, if they get upset, then the winner of the Vinton County Wellston game will tie for the title. So there is a lot on the line there. Plus, right now, both the Vikings and the Rockets are ranked about 14th or 15th in the playoff rankings. You have to be 16th or better to get in the playoffs. And you don't know how that'll go because it's just not what you do in a game. It's what other teams do as well. But it could be that the winner of this game will probably get in the playoffs, and the loser will have to worry whether they'll get in the playoffs. So a lot on the line up at Benton County on Saturday. The Oak Hill Oaks will also finish their season, and they'll get to play at home for the local folks. They will be entertaining the Waverly Tigers, and that is the final regular season game in SOC Division II. And we do want to tip our hat, last but not least, to a man by the name of Gary Hill up in Benton County. And the reason that Red Thompson Jr. took his picture by the chain there at the football is that this gentleman has been on the chain gang crew. That's what they call it. It's not prison, it's football.
Football.
He's been on the chain gang crew for football for 40 plus years in Benton County. They asked him one day in 1979 at the old Marvin Connecting Field, hey, oh my gosh, someone didn't come. We need you to run the chains. Well, he's been doing it ever since.
That is awesome.
And he had cancer one time. He had COVID. He had personal things happen, but he has always been able to make it to a game. Very dedicated. He's got some extra attention. We had a feature on him in our Wednesday paper, and we wanted to get that on, of course, because he will be working on Friday night as well when the Rockets come to play the Vikings. So there we are. Sorry, we ran a little over.
That's okay.
But anyway, that's the news as we know it.
I love it, and lots of different things. So thank you, Pete.
Right. Well, some of this news was already in the paper. Some of it will be in the paper on Saturday. So be sure to pick up a copy. We try very hard to get as much news in there as we can.
Yes, you do. All right. Well, James, is there anything else we needed to cover today?
Well, I'll just remind everyone that the Chamber of Commerce banquet is tonight.
Okay.
Courtney just sent me a picture of the Total Media gift bag that's going to be her, raffle prize
table,
or whatever.
yeah.
It's really cute. There's lots of neat stuff in there.
Very good. So if you want to head to the Chamber banquet tonight, it will be at Park's Edge, and will be a good time.
Right. 5:30 social time, 6:30 dinner, and then some wonderful community and business people will be honored for their successes and their contributions.
That's right. So there you
go. Always a nice night. We like the good news.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, have a great day, everyone. And we will see you right back here tomorrow on your Friday. And until then, enjoy your day. Thanks for watching.